Hi everyone, my name is Marissa and I am so excited to be here today filming this video for you all. So I am a freshman at Kent State University and I am finishing out my second semester of freshman year, even though it so unfortunately was cut short due to the world circumstances. But I really am so excited to be here today and talking to you all about how to make the best out of your freshman year of college. So before we jump into it, I just want to give you all a little bit of background information on who I am and what I am doing here. So like I said, my name is Marissa and I am a freshman at Kent. I am a communication studies major and I take all my classes under the College of Communication and Information, also known as CCI. So some other stuff about me, I also am a YouTuber. So I make videos here on YouTube, which over on my channel I create a lot of content about college advice. And so if you would like to check out my channel or connect with me over there, I will kind of put it here and in the description box below. But here today on CCI's channel, I am so excited to be talking to you all about how to make the most out of your first year of college. Basically, I'm just going to be giving advice and sharing my experiences on making the most out of this year in all kinds of different areas, from academics, living, and getting involved in campus life. So if you enjoy this video or if it is really helpful to you, definitely go ahead and give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe to CCI for more exciting content coming your way. The very first topic I want to go into is getting involved on campus. Getting involved is one of the best things that you can do for yourself at Kent and offers so many opportunities for everyone to get involved in something. I felt like getting involved was one of the best decisions that I could have made for myself, and it really helped me make the most out of my first year. So I personally think getting involved on campus is so important because it helps you socially to make plenty of friends, helps you network if it is something for your major, also can just be for fun and for enjoyment. So I definitely think getting involved just kind of gives yourself a break from your schoolwork, lets you branch out and meet more people and just discover your personal interests and what you enjoy to do. First kind of club that I want to encourage you to explore is clubs that relate to your major or career goals. There are tons of clubs that are within the College of Common Info, including student media, which is huge at Kent. There are so many magazines, we have a radio station, a TV station, and just so many other clubs to join that will relate to your major and will later look good on your resume when you graduate and go to apply for jobs or even internships. My first semester I joined the Burr magazine and I was a blogger, and this semester I am their promotions director, which basically means I manage their social media content and just attend weekly editorial board meetings. Like I said, some other student medias that exist are TV2, which is our broadcast studio. We also have Black Scroll Radio, which is super fun and is just kind of like a radio show. So there are a ton of things to get involved in specifically for your major. And like I said, doing that will just help you when you go to apply for internships and later jobs and look good on your resume, and it kind of aligns with what you want to do after you graduate. Another huge thing you can get involved in on campus is Greek life. So as someone who had no family members in Greek life, I made the decision to go through formal sorority recruitment, and it changed my life for the better, and I could not be happier in my chapter. The main reason why I wanted to join Greek life was because I wanted to stay involved and stay connected to community service. Sororities are heavily focused on community service, philanthropy, and leadership, all which are very important to me. I definitely encourage you, if you are at all interested, to go through sorority recruitment. I personally do not know how fraternities work because I am not in a fraternity, but they are very similar. And if you are not interested in the social, like typical sororities or fraternities, you could also join ones for your major. I know they have ones within CCI, and there are also honors fraternities, and there are also community service-based ones where you strictly just do community service-based work. For me personally, leadership was huge. It's why I wanted to join a chapter. Very first semester I served as social media assistant, which also ties back to my major. And then this semester and in the fall, I am what is called one of our philanthropy internal assistants. I'm going to help in planning our fall philanthropy event. So it's really exciting and also ties back into my major too. So I also think it is important to be involved in a club that is strictly just for fun. Something that you just enjoy, whether that be band, choir, there are gaming clubs, fashion, modeling, there are tons of stuff to do at Kent. Definitely look on Kent's website. I know they have a whole list. My fun activity is what's called Kent State Victoria's Secret Pink's campus team. So basically we just promote the brand Pink on campus, have events at the mall, and stuff like that. It's just find something you like to do for fun and enjoy. Alright, so the next thing I want to talk about is where to live on campus. You live and then your roommate situation can be really make or break. I luckily had a really good roommate. We are best of friends. We're rooming together next year as well. Definitely not that way for everyone. A lot of people have roommate problems, and it's just something that kind of does happen. I want to talk about some of the different dorms on campus as well. So first, CCI does have a living learning community, which is located in Olson Hall. It's on the Esplanade, kind of near the Student Center. CCI Living Learning Community offers a lot of different opportunities for students. First thing that they offer is, I know they have, especially for VCD students, they do have lab space to work on your projects, and they have a full Mac computer lab that is only accessible to students who live in Olson Hall. I also know that in the Living Learning community, they do a lot of like networking events with professors, or they'll have speakers come in, do like ice cream socials, dessert socials, stuff like that. So it's really fun. I have a lot of friends who did live in Olson Hall in the learning community, but I personally did not. So I personally chose not to live in the living learning community just because I wanted to reach out and meet different people in different majors. Definitely depends just on your personal preference, but I definitely feel like if you are VCD especially, that is really, really helpful for you. Alright, so the next thing I want to talk about is getting to know your professors and how important this actually is. So you're going to hear it at orientation, when you come in the fall, to get to know your professors, but I'm just going to tell you like my experience with it and how I now see the importance of it. Well, the main important thing about getting to know your professors, especially within your major, is for networking purposes. Whenever you get older, you're going to need letters of recommendations to do different positions on campus if you would like to, or for internships and later for jobs when you graduate. So getting to know your professors now, when you're younger, and they can see you grow and see you improve over the years, is really important. It's not the only reason you should connect with them, because professors want to connect with you and they want to get to know you as a student, but it definitely is a plus to that. I'll say firsthand that going to your professor's office hours can be scary, especially when you are a freshman and you are new, and if you just feel like you have nothing to talk about. But if you just come up with something, your professor will really appreciate you taking the time out of your day just to go talk to them. Start building those relationships your freshman year. I personally didn't really start doing this until my second semester, just because I felt kind of shy and like, what do I talk about? What do I say to them? Also, if you are struggling in a class, whether it be Kent Core or within your major, going to office hours just shows that you care about the course, you want to improve, and most likely if you put that amount of effort in, your professor will put a lot of effort in to help you out and help you succeed in the course. I want to talk about classes in your major to take. So when you do have classes that you have options to take that are considered to be electives, whether it be Kent Core or in your major, take what interests you. The worst thing is when you're stuck in a class. So if you have a choice in the matter and it's not required, just pick what interests you. Also, planning your classes strategically within your major will help you later. So with a major like communication studies like myself, our major is very broad and you can do so much with it. If you're just strategic with the way you want to plan your courses and do them, you can make it align with what you want to do when you graduate. So for me personally, with the way the comm curriculum now works, I am taking comm electives that also can overlap and be used to declare a minor with only taking 2 extra courses. So if you know you want to declare a minor in something, you can kind of look and see if it has any overlap and then kind of go from there. I also am aligning my classes with my career goal to go into social media marketing. So it all kind of ties together, and if you're strategic in picking, you can talk about that later in internship interviews. Next, I just want to touch on thinking about and choosing the right major for you. So finding the right fit for a major within your freshman year can be really difficult. Tons of college freshmen change their major 1, 2, maybe even 3 times, and it's completely okay. Finding that right major can be very challenging, and it's okay if you feel lost within your first semester and don't really know what you're doing in that major or what you want to do when you graduate. And I'm not expected to have a plan for your life your first semester of college, and it is a lot and it is a big decision. The thing though is if you kind of have an area of interest that you know you want to go into. So for me, for instance, I knew from the time I was a junior in high school I wanted to stick to the English side of things, design, stuff like that. I knew I did not want to be a doctor. I knew I did not want to go into the medical field, and I hated science, so I knew engineering and everything was not of interest to me. I always loved journalism, writing, graphic design, so for me, I knew kind of what direction I wanted to go into, but I didn't pinpoint. It wasn't until like my late junior year, early senior year of high school that I was like, okay, I'm going to do communication studies because it is everything that I want in one major, and that is totally fine. I can say now that I am very happy I picked this major because it is so broad and there are so many opportunities with it. Pick comm because I can work in multiple different industries and areas, and I don't have to pinpoint myself to just one thing. Definitely take some time to kind of think about your interests and what you're interested in. If you do go into Kent undecided in the, I think it's called exploratory or university college, they work with you so much to find the area that you are interested in the most. So don't feel pressured to pick the perfect major going into college because you're probably going to change your mind anyways. Your freshman year, it also is kind of important to start getting a clearer picture of your future. I don't mean after graduation, I mean just over the next 3 years. So if you are happy within your major, great. I really just encourage you to understand that curriculum. Know what you have to take going into your advising appointments. If you begin exposing to yourself to your future and what you're getting yourself into during your freshman year, you'll just kind of be more consciously aware of what steps you have to take before you graduate. For instance, do you need to do an internship? Do you have to do a capstone or a senior thesis? Kent offers a lot of different opportunities related to career stuff. So they have career fairs. They also have the career advising office where you can make an appointment, I believe. And you can also do drop-in for like resume review and stuff like that. There are also workshops to create your online job profiles and resumes. So starting to think about that stuff and just kind of taking note of when that stuff is happening will be really important, because whenever you need to do that, it'll be useful and you'll be able to look out for it and know what it is. Another thing to think about is consider studying abroad. If you want to do it, you do have to kind of plan for it. So definitely be proactive about that if it's something that you want to do, and also let your advisor know about it so they know to leave space for that in your schedule and kind of what classes you would take if you are abroad. CCI has a huge program in Florence along with the fashion school. So if you want to study abroad, they can make it possible for you. There are tons of scholarships and aid for it. But you just have to be proactive about it and plan for it about like a year in advance. I would say you have semester programs, and then they also have summer programs for like a month in the summer. So other than like thinking about that stuff, also during your first year, just really think about and focus on building that resume up, because it's going to look really good when you are applying for internships and even jobs that you were really involved your freshman year. And you can do this through a variety of ways, whether it be campus involvement in clubs, leadership positions, having a job on campus, participating in community service activities. I really hope that all the advice I was able to give you all in this video was really helpful. So I know college from experience can just be really overwhelming. You're getting all this information thrown at you left and right, all this stuff to do, all these emails, it's a lot. And the more proactive you are about your college experience and your education, the more you are going to get out of your experience. The more you put in, the more you're going to get out of it and take away from it and learn from. But when I was a senior in high school, I also really never could have imagined the opportunities that Kent has given me. So now, as I am getting towards the end of my freshman year and that I am home, it's crazy just to look back on all the experiences I did have. And so I definitely hope this video was really helpful to you guys. I also just wanted to say, since you guys, I'm assuming, are seniors, I am so sorry from the bottom of my heart for what is happening due to the world right now. But also I just wanted to say to try your best to keep a positive outlook and remain optimistic. I know things are getting canceled and everything is just so uncertain, but definitely just try your best to remain positive. Definitely just stay strong, do your thing, stay positive, and start looking forward to your first year of college, because I promise you, you are in for an amazing experience and an amazing year. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, once again, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up. Leave any questions in the comments below, or feel free to just leave anything nice to say. Subscribe to CCI's YouTube for some more fun videos, and check out my channel as well if you would like more college related advice. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye guys!